dear students, you are welcome to audio visual class of class 5 English. Today we are going to discuss about unit 11 narrating events. So dear students, please turn on your book unit 11 and be ready with your copy and pen so that you can write some important notes from this lesson. Okay students, are you ready? Yes. Okay, before starting our today's lesson, I am going to show you a picture. Okay, let's see the picture. Yes, let's see the picture. What can you see in the picture? Here are the pictures of dog. Okay, what can you see in the picture? In the first picture, what can you see? Is the dog barking? Or is the dog carrying something in his mouth? In second picture, what can you see? In the third picture, what the dog is doing? In the fourth picture, what happens? Okay, try to guess the answer of these questions. Okay, try to describe all these pictures in your own way. Okay, students, before that, I am going to show you the next slide. Here we are going to describe all the picture story in the story form. Okay students, let's see the whole story in the story form. Let's read the story. You just listen this time, okay, and watch carefully. Okay, there was a dog that was very hungry. Okay, in the first picture we can see there was a dog that was very hungry. He searched for food everywhere and at last he found a bone. Okay, he picked the bone with his mouth. Okay, he picked the bone with his mouth and started going back to his home. After picking the bone, he started going back to his home. There was a breeze. Okay, in the second picture we can see there was a breeze on the way to his home. Okay students, when he started crossing it, okay, while going to the home, when the dog has started crossing it, he saw his reflection on the water. Okay, the dog saw his reflection on the water. The dog thought that there was another dog with a bone in water. Okay, when he saw the reflection, his own reflection on the water, the dog thought that, okay, there was another dog with a bone in water. He wanted to get that another bone too. Okay, he was greedy, so he wanted to get that another bone too. So he started barking at his own reflection. Okay, then the dog started barking at his own reflection. How, like this. He started to bark. Then at the same time, his bone fell into water as soon as he opened his mouth. Okay, the greedy dog lost his bone. Okay, in this way, the greedy dog lost his bone. Okay, students, perhaps you understood this story of greedy dog. Okay, what might be the moral of this story? Can you guess what might be the moral of this story, the lesson of this story? Yes, the lesson of this story is don't be greedy. Okay, perhaps you have understood the lesson of this story, or the moral of this story is don't be greedy. Okay student, we should not be greedy in our life also. Okay students, thank you very much. You have done well in this story. Now we are going to the next picture, okay, which is given in your textbook. Okay, now let's study these pictures very nicely. Okay, now let's study these pictures very carefully and try to give the answers, okay, of the questions which are given with these pictures. Okay, try to give the answer of the questions which are given in the book also and with the picture. Okay students, now let's go to the first question. Okay, have you seen the pictures? All these pictures. First picture. Okay, here first picture, second picture, third picture, fourth picture. Okay, four pictures are given here, and you study these pictures and try to give the answers of these questions. Okay, students, now let's go to the first question. The first question is, what are the bulls doing in the first picture? Okay, what are the bulls doing in the first picture? Are they running? Are they jumping? What are they doing? Are they grazing? Yes. Now you can guess the answer of this question. Try to guess what are the bulls doing. Okay. And let's go to the next question. The next question is, what is the tiger doing? Okay. What is the tiger doing here in the first picture? Can you guess the answer? What is the tiger doing? Tiger is trying to attack the bulls. Tiger is making plan or something else. Okay, what the tiger is doing. Okay, try to guess the answer. Okay, students, now let's go to the next question. Next question is, why did the tiger not attack the bulls? Okay, why did the tiger not attack the bulls? In the first picture, why did the tiger not attack the bulls? Because the bulls were united, they were in group, that may be the reason. Okay, tiger was not hungry, that may be the reason. Okay, you can guess the answer of this question. Okay, students, now let's go to the next question. Next question is about the second picture. Okay, what are the tiger and jackal doing in the second picture? Okay, what are the tiger and jackal doing in the second picture? You see, okay, you see in the second picture, and what are they doing? Are they singing? Are they dancing? Are they talking? Okay, what are they doing? Try to guess the answer. Okay, students, now let's go to the next question. And next question is, what might they be talking about? Oh, what might they be talking about? Are they planning for something, or are they talking about the bulls? Okay, answer maybe like this. Okay, so guess the answer of this question. Okay, students, now let's go to the third picture. Okay, the question from the third picture is, who separated the bull? In the picture we can see, okay, let's see the picture. Who separated the bull from his friend in the third picture? Okay, who separated the bull from his friends in the third picture? Okay, can you say who separated the bull? Tiger separated the bull, or jackal separated the bull, or other animals separated the bull? Who separated the bull, okay, from their group? Try to guess the answer. In your copy, you can write in your copy also. Okay, students, next question is, how could the tiger attack the bull grazing alone? Let's go to the fourth picture. Let's see. In the fourth picture, how could the tiger attack the bull grazing alone? Okay, here how he attacked. He attacked using his power. He attacked using his trick. Okay, how he attacked the bulls. Okay, try to guess the answer of these questions. Okay, students, and last question. Okay, last question from these pictures is, what might the lesson of this story? Okay, what might be the lesson of this story? Okay, students, can you say, can you guess the message or lesson of this story? Okay, just guess, don't say it now, you have to say it, you have to tell it later. Okay, students, by looking or by seeing all these pictures, you have studied these pictures, and now you have to give the answer of these questions, answer of the questions which are given in the pictures now. And if you can't, I will help you to give the answer, don't worry. Okay, first of all, watch these pictures carefully and try to give the answers of these questions. Okay, what is our first question? Okay, the first question is, what are the bulls doing in the first picture? Okay, what are the bulls doing in the first picture? Okay, What may be the answer? Can you say? Yes, tell me, tell me. Yes, you are right. The answer is they are grazing in a group. They are grazing in a group. You are right, students. Okay, students. Now, let's go to the next question. What is the next question? The next question is, what is the tiger doing in the first picture? Okay, perhaps you have guessed the answer. What is the tiger doing in the first picture? Okay, what is the correct answer? Can you say? Yes, 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 you are right. The tiger is hiding behind the tree. Okay, we can see in the first picture the tiger is hiding behind the tree. Okay, students, you have given the correct answer. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is, why did the tiger not attack the bulls? Okay, why did the tiger not attack the bulls in the first picture? Why did not the tiger not attack the bulls? Can you say? Yes, you are right. Because they were in a group. Okay, the bulls were in a group. They were united together, grazing together. So, tiger did not attack them. Okay, you are the correct. You have given correct answer. Okay, students. Now, let's go to the next question. Next question is, what are the tiger and jackal doing in the second picture? Okay, what are the tiger and jackal doing in the second picture? Yes, what are they doing? Can you say? What may be the answer? Yes, you are trying to say. Yes, you are right. They are talking. Okay, they are talking to each other. Okay, jackal and tiger are talking to each other. Thank you very much, students. You are doing very well. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Next question is, what might they be talking about? Oh, what might they be talking about? What might the tiger and jackal talking about? Okay, can you say the answer? What might they be talking about? Okay, you are right. They might be talking about making a bull alone. Okay, they might be talking about making a bull alone. Good, very good. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Next question is, what might the jackal be saying to the bull in the third picture? Okay, what might the jackal be saying to the bull in the third picture? Okay, now we can see in the third picture, jackal has gone to the bull, one bull, and he is saying something to the bull. What might be saying to the bull? Okay, very good. You are right. He might be saying, okay, the jackal may be saying to the bull, okay, you don't do anything for the group and you just eat and sleep. Your friend said, you are the dummy of the group. Okay, like this, jackal may be saying to the bull. Okay, students, now let's go to the next question. And the next question is, who separated the bull from his friend? Okay, who separated the bull from his friend? Can you say? Who separated the bull? Tiger separated the bull? No. Yes, you are right. Who separated the bull? The jackal separated the bull. The jackal separated the bull from his friend. Okay, students, you are doing very well. Now let's go to the next question. Next question is, how could the tiger attack the bull grazing alone? How could the tiger attack the bull grazing alone? Okay, can you say the answer? Yes, try to give. Yes, yes, you are right. The tiger attacked the bulls, okay, by using his whole trick and energy to the single bull. Okay, by using his whole trick and energy to the single bull, okay, the tiger attacked the bulls. Okay, you have done very well. You have given the answer of these questions very nicely. Okay, now let's go to the last question. Okay, last question of this picture story. What is the lesson of above picture story? Okay, you have given the answer of these of the questions which are given in your book. in the slide also. And now can you guess the moral of this story or lesson of this picture story? Can you guess? Can you see? What are you saying? Yes, you are right. Yes, the lesson or moral of this story is unity is strength. Okay, unity is strength. Thank you very much, students. You have done very well. Okay, students. Now let's summarize the whole story. Okay, let's summarize the whole story of bulls and the tiger. Okay, I will read the story. Okay, you listen to the slide and you can listen properly. You can listen properly and try to read the story with me also. Okay, students. Let's read. Once 3 bulls were grazing in the jungle. Okay, we have seen in the picture. Once 3 bulls were grazing in the jungle. A tiger was hiding from them and he was thinking about attacking them. Okay, a tiger was hiding from them behind the tree and he was thinking about attacking them. He could not attack them because they were united. At first, okay, at first the tiger could not attack them because they were united. At the same time, a fox came there. Okay, while the tiger was thinking about the bulls, a fox came there. Okay, they talked about breaking the unity. Tiger and jackal talked about breaking the unity between bulls. Okay, then the fox went to a bull and said that you were the dummy of the gang. Okay, dummy means useless. Okay, you were the dummy of the gang. You did not do anything for the gang. Okay, you did not do anything for the gang. You just eat and sleep. You just eat and sleep. Your friend said so. Okay, your friend said so. You are not good friend of your company. You are not good friend of your group. Okay, then the jackal met all the bulls separately. Okay, the jackal met all the bulls separately and said the same thing to them. Okay, same thing to all the bulls. After that, each bull became angry with their friend. Okay, by listening to the fox. By listening to the fox, they all become angry with each other and started to graze alone in the jungle. Okay, students, the fox break the unity between them. They started to graze alone in the jungle. The tiger attacked them separately and became able to fulfill his desire. Okay, at last, when they were separated, the tiger attacked them one by one and he became able to fulfill his desire. Okay, this is the story of bulls and tiger. Okay, which is given in your textbook also. Okay, students, perhaps you have understood the whole story with the help of picture and with the help of this summary also. Okay, students, now can you say the moral of this story? Okay, we have already discussed about the moral of this story. The moral of the story is right. Unity is strength. Thank you very much, students. Okay, now let's go to the next picture, which is given in your textbook also. Okay, with the chant. This picture has given with the chant in your book. Okay, what do you see in the picture? Can you say what do you see in the picture? Yes, what do you see? Yes, you can see some children and a man on the bank of the river. Okay, and could only one, what are they doing? What are they doing in the picture? Can you say? Yes, they are trying to pull him out from the river. These children are trying to pull him out from the river. Okay, could only one child have been able to pull him out from the river? Could only one child have been able to pull him out from the river? Yes, no. Only one child, absolutely no. Only one child could not pull him out from the river. Okay, can you pull him out from the river alone? Can you pull him out alone from the river? Okay, Can you pull him out, this man, from the river? No, you could not pull him out. You cannot pull him out from the river alone. Okay, but these children, these four children together are trying to pull him out from the river. Okay, what does this shows? What does this shows? Can you say? Yes, this shows that there is strength in unity. This picture also shows that there is strength in unity. All these children united together, and they are trying to pull him out from the river. Okay, students, now let's go to the chant. Okay, let's go to the chant. The chant is given in your book. Let's sing the chant. Will you enjoy the chant? Okay, first of all, I will sing the chant. You just listen. Okay, then after you have to follow after me, and at last you have to sing it together. Okay, students, let's start the chant. I will sing the chant with rhyme and clap. You can also clap with me. Okay, let's start. Unity is strength, unity we need. Unity is strength, unity we need. United we live, divided we die. United we live, divided we die. Let us live and let others live. Let us live and let others live. Let's learn the lesson to live. Let's learn the lesson to live. Okay, students. Now you can follow after me. I will just sing and you follow after me. Okay? Unity is strength. Unity we need. United we live. Divided we die. Let us live and let others live. Let's learn the lesson to live. Okay, so now you sing the song very nicely. Okay, you sing the chant very nicely. Okay, now you can sing it yourself. You can sing it alone. Okay, this is very interesting. Thank you very much. You sing the chant very nicely. Okay, in this chant also, the unity is strength. Here is in this chant also, unity is as given the priority. Unity is strength. If we united, we will win. If we divided, we will die. Such type of message also given in the chant. Okay, students, now let's go to the next activity, and the next activity is listening activity. Okay, in listening activities, first of all, I am going to show you a picture. Okay, let's see the picture. Do you know who he is? Do you have any idea about this picture? Do you know this man? Perhaps you don't know. Okay, perhaps you have not seen this man. Okay, I will tell you, don't worry. He is Mr. Lakpa Sherpa. Okay, he is Mr. Lakpa Sherpa. He is from Solukhumbu. Can you guess his profession with his body structure? Okay, with his bag, he is carrying walking stick with him. Through these things, can you guess his profession? Okay, don't worry, you cannot guess. Don't worry. And now I am going to play the audio clip. Okay, I am going to play the audio, and before playing the audio clip, okay, before going to play the audio, let's see some questions. Okay, let's see some questions which are related to the audio. Okay, you just don't worry, you just read the question. Okay, we can read. Who is Lakpa? When did he come back to Kathmandu? Was he tired? At what time did he wake up? When will his party be at his office? Okay, and next question is, when is he going for the next trekking? And last question is, what time bus are they taking? Okay, what time bus are they taking? These are the questions which are related to your audio clip. Okay, students, Now let's listen the audio. Okay, now let's listen the audio, but this time don't do anything else. Don't try to answer of these questions. Okay, just listen the audio very carefully. Okay, let's listen the audio.
Lakpa is a trekking guide. On Friday evening, he came back to Kathmandu. He was tired. On Saturday morning, he woke up late. It had already been 8:30 a.m. He had to get ready for the next trekking on Sunday. His party will be at the office at 7:30 a.m. They are taking 8:45 a.m. bus.
You have listened the audio. Okay, now again I am going to play the audio. Okay, I am going to play the audio again, and this time listen the audio and try to give the answer of these questions. Okay, you can write the answer of this question. Okay, let's listen the audio again.
Lakpa is a trekking guide. On Friday evening, he came back to Kathmandu. He was tired. On Saturday morning, he woke up late. It had already been 8:30 a.m. He had to get ready for the next trekking on Sunday. His party will be at the office at 7:30 a.m. They are taking 8:45 a.m. bus.
Okay, students, you listen. Okay, students, you listen the audio again, and perhaps you have written the answer of these questions. Okay, now again listen to the audio clip and try to, okay, now again listen to the audio and try to correct your answer. Okay, students, now again I am going to play the audio.
Lakpa is a trekking guide. On Friday evening, he came back to Kathmandu. He was tired. On Saturday morning, he woke up late. It had already been 8:30 a.m. He had to get ready for the next trekking on Sunday. His party will be at the office at 7:30 a.m. They are taking 8:45 a.m. bus.
Okay, students, you have listened the audio third time also. You may have corrected your answer also. Now I am going to ask you, okay, the questions, and this time you have to give the correct answer. Okay, the first question is, who is Lakpa? Okay, first question is, who is Lakpa? Okay, what may be the answer of this question? Who is Lakpa? Can you say? Who is Lakpa? Lakpa is a driver. Okay. Lakpa is a teacher. No. Who is Lakpa? Yes, you are right. Lakpa is a trekking guide. Yes, Lakpa is a trekking guide. You have given the correct answer, students. Now let's go to the next question. And the next question is, when did he come back to Kathmandu? Okay. When did he come back to Kathmandu? Did he come back to Kathmandu yesterday? Did he come back to Kathmandu on Sunday? Or what may be the correct answer? What may be the correct answer? Okay, yes, you are right. He came back to Kathmandu on Friday evening. Yes, he came back to Kathmandu on Friday evening. You are doing very well, students. Now let's go to the third question. And the third question is, was he tired? Was Lakpa tired? Was Lakpa tired? Yes, you are right. Yes, he was tired. Lakpa was very tired in his journey. Okay, now let's go to the next question. The next question is, at what time did he wake up? Okay, at what time did he wake up? Did he wake up? Okay, he woke up at 7 a.m., 5 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. What might be the correct answer? 8:30 a.m. or what might be the correct answer? Yes, you are right. He woke up at 8:30 a.m. Okay, he woke up at 8:30 a.m. Good students. Now let's go to the next question. When will his party be at his office? Okay, when will his party be at his office? Okay, what is the correct answer? Yes, you are right. His party will be at the office at 7:30 a.m. Okay, his party will be at the office at 7:30 a.m. Okay, students, you have done the correct, you have given the correct answer. Let's go to the next question. When is he going for the next trekking? Okay, when is he going for the next trekking? Okay, when he is going? Yes, you are right. He is going for the next trekking on Sunday. Okay, he is going for the next trekking on Sunday. Okay, thank you very much, students. You are doing well. Let's go to the next question. This is also last question. The last question is, what time bus are they taking? Okay, what time bus are they taking? Okay, can you say? Yes, yes, you are right. They are taking 8:45 a.m. bus. They are taking 8:45 a.m. bus. Okay, students, now you have done very well. Okay, students, now we come to the end of the class. Before finishing our class, I am going to give you a home assignment. Okay, let's see the picture. Okay, you can see the picture. There is a picture of the crow. You can see 4 different pictures. Okay, now you try to write the story. Okay, try to write the story of thirsty crow with the help of this picture story. Okay, what is happening in the first picture, what is happening in the second picture, what is happening in the third picture, and what is happening in the fourth picture. Okay, you can write your own story on the basis of the story which we discussed. We discussed about the story of dog. Okay, we discussed about the story of bulls and tiger, and now you have to write, and now you have to write the story of thirsty crow with the help of this picture story. Okay, now you can start writing the story like this. Okay, once there was a crow, it was very thirsty and searching for water. Okay, now you can start to write story in this way. Once there was a crow, it was very thirsty and searching for water, then ... You have to complete this story looking these pictures. Okay, thank you very much, students. You have done very well today. Thank you very much for your active participation. I will see you in the next class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Namaste.